Hey guys, welcome back to the fish room. Another beautiful day. Just wanted to do a quick update before we took off to some kind of terrarium thing that we're going to for the Valentine's Day and the kid's birthday. Guys, yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick update. So I left for work. I was gone for 4 days. Everything went really well in here. One of the fish got a bacterial infection that was in one of my rainbow tanks. I don't know what's going on with that. I've been kind of battling that in there, but hopefully it gets figured out here soon. This is just the baby grow out tank. You see some red bristle noses. But here you can see the babies that we just pulled out of their tank. They finally got their finnage. They're looking real beautiful. There's about 30 of them, I think, somewhere around there. There is some bigger ones in there. Oh, little guys. It's from my last batch. They're growing up pretty good. They seem to all be getting along okay in here. But I got really lucky. So I bought 6 angelfish a very long time ago. They were these green avatar angels. They'll come out, that's not the avatar angel. But anyways, I told you the one, I came back from work one time and all 3 females were dead and he was just in there. But I went to the store, local place called Fish Addicts, and I picked up, she was almost his size. So I picked up her, just guessing, looking at her forehead that she was a female and hoping that they would pair off. And I threw them into a tank and literally that day they paired off and I had eggs by the end of the week. So I put them in here and within, I don't know, a week or 2, see he's already back there cleaning the leaves. So I just pulled the babies out of there and she's already, her pupa or whatever the hell it's called, her female parts there that laid the eggs is already hanging down. Anyways, they raised the babies very well. She was a great mother. He was a great father. They raised the babies until they were the size you see over there. But then I have these 2 over here. These are the 2 green avatar angels. Very beautiful, but these guys eat their babies all the time. One thing I was wondering is, this is just a 20-gallon tank and I put some plants in there. I wonder if this is too short for them. And this one is like a very strange, skinny, long tank, very old. I even painted the rim because it was this ugly brown color and I just couldn't stand it. But I wonder if they like the depth and that's why they took care of them. And I wonder if these guys are just feeling uncomfortable in this tank. I might have to switch things up here, get them a taller tank, maybe put them into a 55-gallon. That is where I originally had them in. But then when I moved them down to this fish room, I just had to reorganize things. And now they're in here. They seem to still spawn and breed in here. But the eggs, I'll see the babies and then I don't know if I come down and disturb them, but they eventually eat the babies. Yeah, we're looking at you eating all your babies. But it might also be just leaving them alone and letting them do their thing. And hopefully at some point they stop eating them and then we get a whole bunch of babies. But see, the funny thing is I thought I was going to get I thought I was going to get some of these green avatar angels. So far, I haven't seen a single one out of any of these. Like I've raised a couple of their fry that I've snatched out and still not a single one looks like a green avatar. They are all different colors. You have white ones, dark stripes, metallics, all sorts, but just not green avatar. Sorry, I wanted to show you guys. So we've got some double striped lyre tail killifish. These guys are growing up and soon enough they will be mature. There's a male there. I don't know if you can see his finnage. And the camera keeps switching for some reason. That's really annoying. These are all looking like females, looking at their fins. That too, but then you look at his, and they're, you can barely see it there, but they're colored and pointy. They're gonna get nice and long. He's gonna be beautiful. Just to show you guys, these are the babies that came out of the ones in the tall tank. And then the older ones are the ones that came from the green avatar angels, the pair. So you got blacks, stripes, whites in the back, all different colors. Still haven't seen a green avatar though. But you never know, this one might be at some point. Kind of looks like it. Nice to get a nice batch of those. Those go for some pretty pennies. Here's the dad of the double-striped lyre-tailed killifish. There's the mom. Wonder if we can, oh, there's some babies. So these guys don't eat their own babies. And they just grow up in the tank with them. I just keep it heavily planted. The babies, you can see one there. Just keep it heavily planted and they grow out. There's probably about, I don't know if I really looked for them. I think the other day I found like 15 of them. One in the back. Pretty awesome. Black-fin crowfish. Anyways, guys, thanks for following and checking in. We'll keep you updated. Hopefully get some of these angels out to everybody. Anyways, guys, hope you guys have a great day. I will do more of a video on raising the babies later on, but for now, I mean, we're not really doing much. The mom is raising them. We got lucky, we're throwing them in here and we're just feeding them well, brine shrimp and good food, and they just keep growing. So angels are pretty easy to raise up for the most part. So anyways, have a good day, guys.